òfin ó ṣe òfin mo dẹ̀bẹ̀ sọ fún wa ń bí pé ní gbogbo Ogun State our councillor are the one that made the highest passed the highest number of bill ní gbogbo Ogun State and I think it's commendable. It is very commendable. Sharing gbogbo bill ta sọ pé wọ́n pass lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn environmental street name any other bill that have been passed mo rò pé àsìkò tó tọ́ àsìkò tó yẹ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa lóore. It shows that they are being futuristic, they are forward looking, and it's unfortunate that we say we do things o difficult ní under atmosphere that we perform can under that, and that is the truth. It's very difficult. Nígbà tó jẹ́ pé kánsẹ́lọ̀ kan fúnra rẹ̀ ó ṣì wá ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ pé tí àwọn olóṣèlú bá ti jáde síta ó ní nǹkan tó máa ń bá wa. So màá fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ fi àsìkò kẹ́ ẹ fi dájú tì wá pé bó bá sì bí ìgbà bá ṣe rí la ṣe máa ń kọ̀ bó ṣe rí lásìkò la ṣe ṣe mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àsìkò tó dá ti dé nǹkan tó dá ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo tún fẹ́ dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn industrialists tó wà láti ìjọba. Ìgbà kan wà tó jẹ́ pé èmi Sheriff Ado-Odo Musa èmi ò ronú torí mo máa ń wò pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ lókè tílẹ̀ òkè ń gbà. Nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ dà èyí tó ṣe déédéé lọ́lọ́run fi fún yẹn. Èyí tó rọ̀ tẹ́mi máa ń ṣe ni pé èmi á ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kémi ṣe. Ibi tó yẹ kí n ti gbàdúrà màá gbàdúrà, ibi tó yẹ kí n ti sáré lọ béèyàn màá sáré lọ báyàn. Èyí tó kù èmi máa ń filẹ̀ fọ́lọ́run. But kò tẹ̀ so tí bá mo gbà tí mo máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ màá délé ní 11 or 11:30. Tí bá délé kí kéèyàn tó sùn after tó 12 màá jí ní 3 màá tún máa lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. That's the way I've been running my life for almost 10 years. I never had a BP. Pressure me rising. But when I became chairman, under 6 months, I developed BP. Mo wá wò pé, Sheriff kí ló ń rò? Mo wá lọ bá doctor, mo ní, èmi ò fẹ́ lògùn BP o torí pé ó dàbí pé pressure gauge ni. Tẹ́ bá ti ń lò, a máa tẹ̀ wálẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá rántí lò mọ́, ó máa fly up ni. Wọ́n ní kí ni mo lè ṣe? Wọ́n ní àfi tí máa fi iṣẹ́ yẹn lẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ council, mo wá wò pé, ó dà kéèyàn má parẹ́ o. And why did I have BP? I began to evaluate myself. Mo rí pé 6 months ti lọ, 1 year ti ń bọ̀, mi ò bá tí ì ṣe nǹkan kan. And it's unfortunate that Daddy mi sọ pé mi ní engage. I know that before ká tó ṣe community rate, we had more than 5 to 10 times meeting. Community rate. Àwọn ni wọ́n kó document rẹpẹtẹ wá bí pé wọ́n lọ kóòtù níjọ́ ẹ̀. And all of us agreed on that community rate. And I know a lot of us will always say, this is Ado-Odo local government. We should always think out of the box. We can actually make money. We can actually make this, we can actually make that. And at the time, I engaged the leadership of community. There was a leadership there. We have every 2 weeks, we have to review our program. And that was our engage our ballet. At the time, we have committee for each ọ̀rọ̀ kíní àwọn ìgbà táwọn NPC wà tó jẹ́ pé a máa padà meet títí dọ̀la tí máa ní ìjà àwọn balẹ̀ àwọn committee ẹni mo máa ń pè tí máa ní ìjà àwọn committee ẹni mo máa ń pè ṣùgbọ́n mo máa ń sọ fún bàbá pé àwọn community gbogbo wa ní community o gbogbo wa pátá là ń gbé ní Ado-Odo yìí gbogbo àwọn tàdé ń gbé l'Ado-Odo yìí abẹ́ ìjọba Ado-Odo láwà, gbogbo àwọn tá ń gbé l'Ogun State abẹ́ ìjọba Ogun State láwà, gbogbo àwọn tá ń gbé Nàìjíríà abẹ́ ìjọba Nàìjíríà láwà. Òfin tí a bá ṣe l'Ado-Odo ó ti bá gbogbo wa, àṣẹ tí council bá pa ó ti bá gbogbo wa. That is why you see, mo máa sọ fún wọn pé àwọn community wọn kì í respond sí government, all of us, and all of us are involved in this. You want the local government to perform, isn't it? We want our issues to be resolved, isn't it? And the major function of the government to provide security for life and property. The second one ní pé kán mú ayé dẹrùn fáwọn tó ń gbé bẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe is between me and you. Méjèèjì kò ṣe dá ṣe fún ìjọba. Ìjọba ní láti engage. You compare us with so many organizations, so many countries, so many àwọn neighbor wa ń bí. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé serap wà ń bí. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ challenge any of us táwa ń bí pé in the last 10 years èló ni owó wa tí a dá sí council. Ẹ jẹ́ ká bá ara wa sòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Ọ̀la ni officially ìjọba tẹ́ dìbò fún, ọ̀la ni tẹ́nà wọn máa parí. Nígbà táwa rẹ̀ ti débẹ̀ láti mọ̀ pé a máa kú òbẹ̀, kò bá fi ẹgbẹ̀rún èèyàn bọ́rí tí táìmù ẹ bá tó wà á lọ. Àwọn kábíyèsí ni wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ tí wọ́n ní kú òbẹ̀. So when we get this election, when we got elected, we already know when we will leave. But for kí ayé lè dẹrùn fún èmi àti ìwọ, àwa náà ní láti change attitude wa. Ṣé rí mi tí ì rí ẹni náà tó lówó by collecting salary. Mi tí ì rí ẹni náà in any part of the world tó gbé nǹkan ribiribi ṣe tó depend lórí salary nìkan. So if you say wọ́n sanwó fún wa directly, bí salary ló ṣe rí o. Tí a bá generate owó fúnra wa, it cannot be enough. I'm involved. I'm seriously involved for 3 years. Tí bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ done, I should know that for 3 years mo gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ kan ṣo. Tábà a ní ká ṣe meager contribution. Tábà débì kí èmi àti wọ́n tó rẹ́, wọ́n pè mí kó dẹ́ tí bá ti ráyè, mo mọ̀ pé èmi ni máa fẹ́ jẹ́ èmi ni mo fẹ́ ráyè jù ní gbogbo àwọn chairman, torí kò síbi tó pè mí tí mi ní lọ, àfi tí ó bá sáyè nìkan ni. Tábádẹ̀ ti débẹ̀, ìgbà bí wọ́n á ti plan lẹ́dì wa pé a nígbà fún gbogbo nǹkan tó bá sọ. So because wọ́n ti plan lẹ́dì yẹn, kò tí ẹ̀dí jẹ́ kán gbọ́ the gospel tó wà ní message tá fẹ́ pass, is because it becomes very tiring. So please wà lára àwọn tó fún mi ní BP. I can say it to you now. Though ó ti lọ, ìgbà tí mo ti mú antidote BP ẹ̀rọ ṣẹgbẹ̀rí sí àtijọ́ kò rí fa. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀kọ́, Sherry, I want to beg of us. Government cannot perform in isolation. Tí a bá ṣì ní attitude, tẹ́ bá dẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ẹ̀rìn gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ lọ́nà, àwọn councillor wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ níbìkan, mò ń kọjá lọ, wọ́n gbé fọ́tò supervisor for works, ó ń ṣe ọ̀nà, supervisor for works, ó ń ṣe ọ̀nà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Kí ló dé? Àwọn ará Èkó corporate ni. Ẹ má jẹ́ parọ́ tàn yín, ìjọba tó ń bọ̀ yìí kò ní take it easy because he has to perform. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ ti tọ́ pé before kato àti plan ọtí àwọn afed wọ́n ti plan kìíní nǹkan tó dájọ́ o, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. but ìjọba tó ń bọ̀ ó lè máa fẹ́ take it easy because pressure tó wà lórí tiwa ń gbà yẹn ó máa kéré sí èyí tó máa wà lórí ẹ̀. And tí ẹ bá fẹ́ kí àwa náà dàbí Èkó tá jẹ́ neighbor wọn, a fi kẹ́ corporate o, a fi kí gbogbo wa corporate. Ní ìsìn ìgbà tí Prince ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, mo rí pé gbogbo wa ń pàtẹ́wọ́, a ní kó tẹnu mọ́. Èyí tó kàn yín lẹ sọ yẹn, èyí tó kàn wá náà pàtẹ́wọ́ pé ṣe dáadáa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, ẹjọ́, in one word, Cherry, ẹ̀bẹ̀ tèmi lélẹ̀. It doesn't matter if it is Sheriff Adewale Musa. It doesn't matter if it is Aṣíwájú. But what matters is káyé dẹrùn fún gbogbo wa. Mo sọ fún wọn nígbàtí a wò pé ká ṣe community rate yẹn pé tí gbogbo ìlú tó kù tí wọn bá ti lè ṣe dáadáa, ó yẹ káwa lè ṣe dáadáa fún ara wa, nítorí ara wa, nítorí àwọn ọmọ wa. Àwọn tó wà ní ìyẹn nígbàtí àkọ́kọ́ gba community rate yẹn, Alhaja Aladede, you are a key player in that first thing. Mo promise wọn, mo ní owó ta fẹ́ gbà yìí o, afárẹ́ ogun ó dàgbẹ́ iná wá involve pé owó ta fẹ́ gbà yìí, we are going to keep it in a special account in the local government. Ṣé kò ṣe bó ṣe rí nìyẹn? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gba owó, ṣé mo bá yín jókòó nígbà tẹ́ ń ṣe owó yín? Ǹjẹ́ council yọ 1 naira kúrò nú ẹ̀? Nǹkan tá fi ṣeṣẹ́ ìkọlẹ̀ ṣe fún ara yín? Because it is my job to be able to point to my achievement after I've left. Ó dùn mọ́ mi ju thousands or millions of naira that I kept in my account. Like I used to tell anybody that I have no skeleton in my cupboard. I operate an open door policy. Tí àwọn afẹ́dí bá dé, tó bá ti sọ, tó bá rò pé policy kò yáwọn ìkọ̀kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, tó bá ti pariwo, màá ní ẹ lọ pariwo. Ṣé bí àwa close mọ́ra wa? You did not ask me how it happened. Because àwa náà olórí là ń ṣe. Most of the CDC chairmen that are here, you take decision on behalf of people that tó lè jẹ́ pé decision yẹn go affect you, and people will continue to castigate you until tó bá dá. Nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà olóko yẹn, ó ní car wash kan tó wà ńbẹ̀. Mo rán supervisor for works pé kó lọ bá mi ṣojú. Èmi ò sí nílé, àfikún demolish car wash yẹn. Nígbà tó fẹ́ demolish ẹ̀, wọ́n fowó wa kiri, wọ́n fowó bẹ̀. Wọ́n máa demolish ẹ̀ kíní kan. Mo ní go ahead and demolish it. Torí àfẹ́niyẹn ní ìwé kókọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ in the first place. Nígbà tó wá kọ tán, ó wá lẹ́ni tó ní gan tó wá padà wá bá wọn pé ẹ ṣe tẹ́ gbòòrò, ẹ wo bí bó ṣe wá fẹ́ táwa rọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀. Àwọn tí wọ́n wó ṣọ̀pù wọn lójú orí nìsí, ó lè máa dùn wọ́n. Ìjọ tí wọ́n bá parí ọ̀nà yẹn, wọ́n á dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba. Àwọn aráàlú náà á ṣe kí ni? Á dúpẹ́. In this wise, I want to beg of us. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ consultant lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Èyí tó wà important, ìtí mo mọ̀ ni pé tí ìjọba council, nígbà tí mo ń bọ̀ láàárọ̀ kí má gbàgbé, mo lọ bá ọ̀dọ́gà àti àwọn management mo lọ pé ariwo ẹni tó máa ń ti shop ní 6 o'clock ó ti pọ̀ jù, pé kọ́ pé kọ́ wọ́n nẹ̀ fún mi, pé mo fẹ́ rí even after kìíní. Ṣùgbọ́n penalty jẹ́. We started this financial year ní January, a ní káwọn èèyàn san certain amount. This is July. They have not paid. So if you don't pay within a stipulated time, there will be penalties. There will surely be penalties. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá délé, ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa nǹkan tó bá yẹ ká fi ₦1 ṣe. A stitch in time saves 9. Kò síbi tí nǹkan kan bá ṣèyàn ní tí aṣọ èèyàn bá ra tú díẹ̀ tí òun bá mú tó bá yá ó máa fàyà dé ìgúnpá owó tó dẹ̀ máa fi ṣe ó máa pọ̀jù owó tó yẹ kó ti fi ṣe lọ effort tó máa lò sí ó máa pọ̀jù effort tó máa lò lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká, that is why I am begging all of us, please let us cooperate with the government. It is only when we cooperate with the government that we can now ask them for their stewardship. Ṣé wọ́n tó ẹ má bínú àwa tá máa ń jẹ pàtí kiri wọ́n ní ibi tó bá pàmàlàdé ló máa jó dé. Ìgbàwà tó àpamọ́là kankan tàwa ní kan lùlù déwájú ilé wa ìyẹn náà dá tó. Let us please allow and cooperate with the government. Ẹ ṣé, ìyẹn mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sọ. Okay, àwọn kìíní ẹ̀dá. Ní ṣátàtọ̀ fún mi road infrastructure wọ́n ní ká bá ọ̀ṣọ́ lọ. Èmi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ lórí kìíní. Èmi ní ìgbàta ti dé yìí ní orí owó ta pa ní community rate senatorial chairman kí la fi ṣe ẹ sọ sókè a fi grade ọ̀nà ni lágbára láti ta ọ̀nà. Ṣe rí nígbàtí a tún wá wò a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí káàkiri gbogbo company ọ̀gá mi ló dé ẹ má bínú ọ̀gá mi ti dé o. Àwọn olóṣèlú bẹ̀rẹ̀ a máa respect ọ̀gá wa lọ́wọ́ emeritus chairman emeritus máa ń pè wọ́n. Èmi ò lórúkọ ọmọ tó máa ń pè wọ́n kò dáwà sí ìdèmí máa ń pè wọ́n. So that is the former chairman of the local government, Honorable Wasil Awal, aka by name Odawasil. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà. A wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí káàkiri gbogbo àwọn companies, but eventually we have nínú àwọn ọkọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí àkọ́ sínú achievement wa o àkọ́ èyí tí àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí sínú achievement wa, but I know that winners wọ́n ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà, and ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ dàbí pé mo ti di member winners when I began to pressure them to do one or two roads for us. In fact wọ́n ti ṣe ìyànà yẹn sí láti winners ọ̀nà ìyẹn dé yànà yẹn sí àwọn ló ṣe effort wa dèbí. Kọ́ sínú achievement wa o. Animal ṣàun hello àwọn CDC lọ́kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀nà wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí àti company tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pressure federal government ṣe ń gbọ́ mi pé kọ́ wá báwọn ṣe ọ̀nà wọn. Àwọn federal government wá wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ ṣe limited rehabilitation. We saw that as an opportunity for us to do something. We now call a stakeholders meeting of all the companies tí wọ́n wà lára díẹ̀. Only 18 of them. 18 of them. Apart from the fact that we had a meeting here, I went personally to visit every of those companies for that road to last a little while, because limited rehabilitation mean pé ọ̀nà tí wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ potholes kọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ni kọ́kọ̀ di pothole yẹn kọ́dẹ̀ lé one level of asphalt. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ibi tá à ń sọ yẹn kìíní ló máa wà ń bẹ̀ truck ló ń gbé gbàbẹ̀ there is no drainage. Kò lè tó 2 weeks kọ́nà yẹn tó bàjẹ́. And we mandated them. We all agreed, not mandate. We agreed that Amashe drainage to both sides. And for transparency purpose, I said, this money will not come to the council because of bureaucracy. Time to manage it. So, and I told them, hey, I'm not going to what I'm going to do. I forward fixing. Abibeko. Àwọn àti community lọ mú engineer tó máa ṣe wá because we enter into tri-party agreement. Àwa la supervise iṣẹ́ táwa ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀, and that is part of what we did. Lórí ọ̀nà. Àwọn kábíyèsí government wọ́n ti ń bá Shell sọ̀rọ̀. We continually engage Shell. Wọ́n wá ní pé àwọn máa ṣe ọ̀nà Shell yẹn látọ̀dọ̀ wọn yọ sójú oore. We saw that as an opportunity for us. Àwọn wò pé tí àwọn Shell bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣọ́nà ọ̀dọ́ lè má sí náà fún àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ lé wọn bírò àbúdáwà sí báyìí. Kọ́ má lè rí mọ́tò wọn jáde mọ́. We now call the major companies that are along that route, Coca-Cola and Seaway. We had a meeting with them. And because of our relationship, it could take in fact, Coca-Cola ní everything bad nítorí depot they cannot make decision from here. But because we have a good relationship together, àwọn náà bá wa grade ọ̀nà olóko ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ di motorable area nígbàtí Seaway tí wọ́n bá wa ṣe láti ẹ̀yìn gọmọdé. And today we have even written a letter, mo ṣe sign letter ẹ̀ pé ọ̀nà olóko yẹn o kí SDG kan wá bá wa for so many things. Yesterday, one of those things that we asked for, he just called that I was saying to yesterday. We went there, demolished, and there will be poverty reduction and food security. Ṣé mo pé ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo beds 100 widows ní in 100 days in office. I know that some of us were here when we did that. Àti ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn gan mọ́ lára achievement tá a ṣe. Sharing good health well-being. Àìmọye health centers 32 ṣe. A tún gba àwọn health worker because Ado-Odo has the highest number of health center in the state. In fact, in some local government, amount times 4 health center only. And our partner pẹ̀lú so many organizations bí àwọn winner Lions, Rotary Club, individual tí wọ́n wá ń fún wa ní ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́, glasses ọ̀fẹ́, wọ́n bá wa ṣe ẹnu, wọ́n bá wa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan. And that is because we are lucky in Ado-Odo. We have population, we have people who understand, we have people who are willing to give freely. And ìjọba ò ṣe dáṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ẹ̀yin ló kù kẹ́ join wa, ẹ̀yin community ó kù kẹ́ join wa láti ṣe kíni, láti ṣèjọba yìí. Lórí quality education, ṣe rí èyí tó kàn wá òun ní primary school. Èyí tí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tó ní primary school. And some of these things, like I said there, the function is with SUBEB. And I know that Excellency, Dapo Abiodun, tẹ́bá ti ń rí àwọn primary school wa tó ti ní yellow roof, tó ti ń dé fìlà yellow, àwọn iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí wọ́n ń ṣe nìyẹn. So many a times, a lot of you come with requests that this primary school are not good. We send those requests to the state, and they always come back with those projects. And some of them, àwa náà fúnra wa à ń ṣe. Nígbà tí kékeré tí kò ṣe wọ̀, a rí pé inú kékeré yìí ó ti di ibi tí wọ́n ń yàgbẹ́ sí, ó ti di ibi tí àwọn ọmọ ọ̀ta tí wọ́n ti máa ń lọ fagbó, tí wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ kí àgbà bóyá student wà ń bẹ̀ àbí kò sí ń bẹ̀. We did something. Àkọ́kọ́ wá èèyàn torí ìbẹ̀yẹ kò tẹ̀ ṣe gbà mọ́, a ní kó bá ṣe shopping complex síbẹ̀. Ṣé wá rí shopping complex yẹn ibi tí ò ṣe gbà mọ́ yẹn tí ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ gan kò lè gbà, ó ti ń gba mọ́tò ní ìsìn. And because shopping complex yẹn àwọn èèyàn ló máa tajà ń bẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ gọ̀fẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀, they provide security. Lẹ́ni tẹ́bá ní kékeré yẹn wọ́n yàgbẹ́ sórí fídì. Ẹni tó bá kọ́ shopping complex yẹn ó kọ́ omi àti toilet fáwọn primary school yẹn. We mandated him to do that as his own CSR to the school. And we also renovate 2 of their classrooms. Our Mama, Deputy Governor, will facilitate another 3 blocks of classroom to that area. These are some of those things that we were able to achieve in education. Ṣẹ́rí nígbà tí mo wọlé, mo wò pé ọmọ Núgà lè mi. Ìgbà tí wọ́n pè náà ní bọ̀dá mi ti dàgbà ọ̀. Ìgbà Sọ́lẹ̀mọ́ lè mi ti dàgbà. Ọmọ Núgà dẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà yẹn, àmọ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ private school, nursery school, public school làwa lọ. St. James's Anglican Primary School, Ìpàtẹ́ Òyìnbó, Òsì, Ọ̀tà, tó ń pè ní sẹ́mẹ̀ sílẹ̀ nínú. Mo wá rò pé ìsìn àwọn ọmọ tó ń lọ sí public school yẹn wọ́n lè máa feel inferior to their peers tó lọ sí private school. In fact, ó ti jẹ́ káwọn òbí kan kọ́ máa kún ọmọ wọn lọ sí 2 room private school tí wọ́n dá tó public school wa. I now took it upon myself that mo máa visit each public school. Mama lọ fún wọn ní hope that èmi tí mo jẹ́ chairman wọn lẹ́ni, I am a product of public school. Mo máa ń lọ láràárọ̀ pé kí wọ́n believe nínú ara wọn pé president of Nigeria can come out of there. The Dangote of this world can come out of there. The Otedola of this world can come out of there. The brigade of this world can come out of there. So, and I did that every morning. Ni mo máa ń ṣe until tí mo yan supervising work. Mo wá wò pé kó má dàbí pé mo gbaṣẹ́ ṣe ni mo fi stop ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn. So, and I did that, and I know that really had impact. Because some of them, they now know that they themselves, they can become the local government chairman. They can become the governor of the state. Those are part of things that we did in education. And during my visit, ọmọ tó bá gba answer, máa fún níwèé. I give, in fact, máa jẹ́ pé what do you want to be? Tó bá ní doctor, láti ẹni lọ Dr. Kíkẹ́nìkẹ́ máa pe ọmọ yìí o, just to sink into her brain. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ní àti kékeré ni nǹkan tá bá fẹ́ ṣe ti máa wà ní subconscious wa. Tó bá Dr. Jídé, òun náà ti mọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ di doctor. Ẹni tó bá lè máa di doctor aṣe kí ni akàwé ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn pẹ́ẹ̀mù tá máa ń kà ń gbà yẹn, wọn rántí mọ́. Mo mọ̀ pé àwa ìta wà ní ìyá máa rántí. Ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ayé ta wà ní ìsìn, àwọn ọmọ Yahoo ti gbàgbóró. There is serious moral decadence. Gbogbo obìnrin lẹ́wà láti church, dé traditional, dé olóṣèlú, dé CDA. Ẹni tí ó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ lọ́ máa fi jẹ́ díkì ní ìsìn. They don't want to go where wọ́n máa fi ẹni tó fagbó jẹ bàbá àdínì tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé eléyìí kò mọ́bí tí wọ́n ń da kò mọ́bí tí gábàsì wà òun lọ́ máa fi jẹ bàbá àdínì nítorí owó olówó lọ́ fi ń jẹ olóyè ńláńlá láàrin ìlú irú kí là ń pàṣẹ sáwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ máa lọ kàwé wọ́n kú ti mọ̀ pé money answered ní gender equality anyway òun ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan with the help of our leaders we were able to choose a team that balance ó ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan I have 3 women as my supervisory counselor the vice chairman is a woman ìyẹn ò ń ṣe tèmi nìkan is for me and the leadership of our party and ní gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe la máa ti ensure pé obìnrin wà láàrin àwọn tí a jọ ń ṣe in fact the 2 ladies tí wọ́n jẹ́ tọ́jú obìnrin ní councillor wọ́n jẹ́ principal officers of the house one is the leader of the house the other is the chief whip so we were sensitive about gender equality balance water and sanitation urban when we first came in if I didn't mention this kò ní dá remember we did we appreciate those companies before ní administration ni we organize award fáwọn companies tí wọ́n ṣe dáadáa pẹ̀lú council tí wọ́n I want to tell you nínú àwọn tí wọ́n bá wa control water sanitation ní Indomie wà they spent over 50 million naira on that project tí wọ́n fi control flood tó lọ lẹ́yìn wọn lọ sínú kòrọ́ọ̀tù and it is during our visit that we were able to get this engineer Kokunu of blessed memory when I first came in and we got talking and he is always passionate about Ado-Odo and we said ojú ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn tójò kékeré bá ti rọ̀ báyìí ó máa flood ní drainage yẹn ti block and he offered free of charge aṣí drainage yẹn òun àwọn olówó bá wa kó wọ́n kó sí ìta wọ́n tún fi owó wọn kó kúrò ní ojú títì this kọ́lọ̀ ń bá wa fi ọ̀run kẹwọn máa fẹ́ kí máa tọrọ àyè pé ká tẹ̀ dúró 1 minute silent in honor of a great person engineer Kokun. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. And I want to tell you, in most of these decisions I take, I cannot but thank Honorable Wasil Lawal. In all this, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ló jẹ́ ìgbà míì àkí máa ń share the same political ideology. Ṣùgbọ́n tí mo bá ti pè wọ́n pé àpàdáwà sí mo máa ní ìṣù kan anywhere tó bá wà án lè ní mo ṣe ń bọ̀ látẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe lè fún mi ní 2 hours then he will come he will help me solve it and all these achievements that I've mentioned there is no one that he did not partake in some of their visits to several companies he will follow us. He will also contribute his quota. He will also share his experience with us. Please, help me give him another round of applause. He is a selfless, apart from being a Ojoloshe, one fair Ado-Odo. Because some people will say, now, why is he disturbing me? I'm on my way to. In fact, sometimes he wants to go and attend to a meeting in his office. He first chairman, ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré sọ kíní yẹn o. kí n tó máa lọ àwọn èèyàn tó máa pè wọ́n. In fact, he is a very, very, very wonderful personality. Apart from getting money, so sometimes we don't share the same political ideology, but he has been so supportive. I wish all politicians are like him. If they were like him, I think Ado-Odo and general politics in general will be far better. Is your boy, former chairman. Former chairman. Okay, what to do our community needs? It's now their boy. Come on, Piola. Until you. Sha. Tó bá ti dọ̀la ìlú àdúgbò yìí, ṣùgbọ́n ènìyàn ní ṣe chairman. Àyè ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Good governance. When we first came in, níbi tó lè ti ń bọ̀, tí wọ́n bá gba èèyàn síṣẹ́, wọ́n máa ń train wọn. Tá bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ, wọ́n á tún train wa. Tá bá tún ṣiṣẹ́ lọ, tí nǹkan míì bá tún ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n á tún rán wa lọ sí training. Wọ́n máa ń rán wa lọ training abroad, everywhere. I felt we cannot rule Ado-Odo with the knowledge, the residual knowledge we are coming with. We need to brush up our knowledge. And we reach out to Covenant University first. And they agreed. One for 3 days training, which he was part. All the training, he was part of it. And the training was very, very rich. They cater for all our expenses in those training. Please, after that, we reach out to ambassador schools. In fact, whoever that does not attend that training missed a lot. Torí nínú training yẹn ni communicator yẹn ti sọ pé wọ́n wí bẹ́ẹ̀ ká kú bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òwe tí ò relevant ni o pé èèyàn lè kú síbi tó bá ti wí sí o àbí. So when I now see some of my mates tó bá ti ń ṣe kí n kọ́ àpá ní lágbẹ́já ṣó ti gbàgbé training ta lọ fún ni eléyìí má sọ o lè wí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó kú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn kan wà tó gbọdọ̀ sọ. And that is the training that we had. I've gone to so many communication training, but that particular one I can never forget. So we empower our team. We invited the leaders of the party, the management of the council, we invited the councillors, we invited the states to join the meeting, and even the media were part of this training, because it is only when we know how we do it that we know how to report it. Then our tí wọ́n ṣì máa ń ṣe Catholic good governance by Kotojoko. So we would have, in fact, I think we invited them. They did not come. CCD, we did not, because watching leadership in England, and that is why we don't want to come in between your this thing. We would have invited about 3 or 4 leadership of the So, and like I said, while I was giving my welcome address, I've always opened my door. Anybody, and never close my door to anybody. In fact, while I'm on my way, people are called me, and I talk to them, and I give it to them the way it is. Because kòkúlí sí lọ́mbẹ̀, mi ní láti lọ ṣíwé kan wò, nǹkan tí ń bá ti rí tí mo ti mọ̀ lájọ máa sọ. Tó bá tún pàdé mi lọ́la, nǹkan náà ni màá tún sọ fún ẹ. I used to tell them how it is, because if you are doing what is right, you don't need to crack your brain. You don't need to crack your it is always, my table is always open, and my books are not locked in a shelf or in a safe that you need a combination to open. They are always on my table for you to see. When I left bank, I was on leave. Kí wọ́n tó fún mi ní mandate. I never got back to my table. In fact, my registration letter was sent to someone. I've always learned to open heart policy. I don't have anything to hide. So I think for good governance, our Fed, our other organization, we want to ask whether we have a good governance or not. It is not for me to say. Only that those things that I put in place for good governance to be seen or fact ni mo lè sọ, but yìí tó kù ó wà lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn àtàwà ní. Then youth development, the Covenant University again wọ́n organize in conjunction with the local government, the palace and some other companies wọ́n organize training Cisco fáwọn youth wa. Because for me, empowerment is not giving 20,000. I don't know. It's not giving material thing. Empowerment is, for real empowerment, it must be something that you can recreate, that can recreate people, and can recreate yourself. Well, I hope that our fúnra ma differentiate empowerment yàtọ̀ sí gift. Gift and empowerment are different things. So we totally support several organizations that come with real empowerment, and part of it is the Cisco. I've forgotten about two others that we partner with them. And I think that is the charter that AFED, Ọ̀túnba Bọ́lájí Oyèdèpọ̀ tí wọ́n mú wá fún mi pẹ̀lú àwọn tíìmù ní ìjọ náà lọ́wọ́. Ọ̀dọ́ mo ti àkíyèsí kíní pé kò jẹ́ ká jókòó ká review ẹ̀, but ó ti wá ní ìta gbangba tí mo ti fẹ́ review ẹ̀yìn náà ni a ti fẹ́ review ẹ̀. And he has said something that really interests me, that the new charter of demand is on course rather, and is going to be signed by minimum of 1,000 people. That means minimum of 1,000 people would have put up their opinion on it to reshape, to redress, and to make it robust for the citizenry of Ado-Odo. And that will be a basis for asking the response of the government. If peradventure anybody criticize government and it is constructive, I always welcome it, because I cannot see it all. If we are looking at anything, we are looking at it from our own perspective. We cannot see everything. It is only when you come around and show to us that that is when we have a good governance. And I want to plead with us again. Nobody survives on salary. Nobody. No human being. It has to do extra. And when government put up its policy, don't let us put it down the way you discouraged me, because I had planned. About me, we gave you money. You will have owed me responsible that owó tá fún yín kọ́ kí lẹ fi ṣe. But it's unfortunate that we tried to make things happen in Ado-Odo. But I know that going forward, the cooperation will be better. Thank you.
As far as I'm concerned,
bàbá yìí ló máa gbé ọgbà àwọn ọmọ tó kó sẹ́yìn. Bàbá yìí ló rí i, ó tún treat rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìgboro làwọn wà ilẹ̀ wà ní tèlé. Ilẹ̀ wà ń tèlé. Kò ń ṣoko di tèlé ṣùgbọ́n yìí.
Èmi kọ́ máa bí gbogbo sọ yìí. Àyàfi tí báyìí kọ́ bá béèrè tán tí béèrè àwọn tí mo fẹ́ kí béèrè kí ló béèrè fúnra mi.
Máyì mú lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ olùṣèṣe.
Èyí àgbáwọ̀ ẹni tó ẹni wà wà láwọn ọmọ tí pàtàkì káwọn ẹsẹ̀ tó lè ṣubú ìwé. So therefore, àwọn àti òfin ọ̀hún tó sì kẹ̀ béèrè question directly lọ́wọ́ local government chairman. So but while that is going to start, I want to acknowledge once again the presence of the coordination of the Nigerian independent online independent people. Please,
yeah, we do have a card.
Round of applause for
Happy 5K.
Because we are showing you the our acronym. Every àwọn tó gbọ́dọ̀ káàkiri ló káàkiri.
Ó máa wọ̀.
Wọ́n sì máa ń káàkiri lára àwọn ọmọ yìí. So ẹ̀wọ̀n àti owó máa wá sí i. So ẹ̀jọ̀ èèyàn márùn-ún láta bíbá yìí. Ẹ̀yẹ ká àwọn ọmọdé à so wá sí i.
Ilé ẹ̀ka 10,000, 5,000.
So gbàgbé ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn márùn-ún láta bíbá yìí. Okay. Márùn-ún ti bọ̀dù. Sack? Márùn-ún ti bọ̀dù. Okay, maybe we can say. Okay, 3-3. All right, no problem. 3-3. Unfortunately, 3-3 yẹn ṣe ojú mi ni wọ́n á fi ṣá. So, baba, ẹ mú number 1 sir. Number 1. Obìnrin tó wà láàrin dá. Okay, ya. Number 2. Ẹ ṣe ìnáwó ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìnáwó. Number 2. Okay, ya. Number 3. Madam, number 3. Ó jẹ́ ọmọ mẹ́ta tó number 3. Number 3. O. Láti agbábíà ẹ̀. Number 1. Number 1 nìyẹn. Obìnrin tó àbí náà. Okay, number 2. Number 3. So bá ṣe wọ́n pẹ̀lú àwọn obìnrin. So ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ṣẹ́rí àti a ní láti insult anybody before you make your point. Let us ask direct question. Such èyí wèé jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè bí yín sínú òní bí yín. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ká béèrè question tó mú ọgbọ́n dání. A lè láti bú ẹnikẹ́ni. But ẹ jẹ́ ká béèrè àwọn ọ̀gbọ́n tó kàn wá gbọ̀ngàn. See, town hall meeting is only for citizens to engage their elected official. So, and the engagement is starting. So, wàá mú microphone yẹn wá báyìí. So, chairman, ṣé ẹ máa gba mẹ́ta bí papọ̀ mẹ́ta lọ papọ̀ tí wàá dáhùn mẹ́fà yẹn papọ̀ ni? Okay, yẹn máa jẹ́ set 1. Ẹ̀dá orúkọ yín àti community yín àti
orúkọ jẹ́ Akíntọ́lá alága oríire Yorùbá CDE tó wà lábẹ́ òṣì parapọ̀ CDC. Mo kí alága púpọ̀. Inú mi dùn pé mo jẹ́ ẹnìkan tí ó wá síbí lẹ́nìí láti change àwọn perspective kan. Alága jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ allocation táwọn ń gbà àti community ìyapa tó jọ wà láàrin wa tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n dàgbó ti hàn sí gbogbo wa báyìí. Ìbéèrè mi wá lórí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ sáà ládùúgbò ibi tí èyí ń gbé lọ́hùn Lákẹjà area iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ abẹ́ ìjọba yín ló wà tí mo sì wòye pé àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n wá láti ìsàlẹ̀ lọ́hùn yẹn wá sí iléèwé wa ní ìgboro ọ̀tà ń bí ọ̀nà jìndí ẹ̀sà. Màá bàṣìkò yìí sọ fún yín wípé ó ti di èèyàn bí 10 tí wọ́n ti jáde láyé látàrí ọ̀nà tí ó wà between Navy sí odò Òsèbé. Tí a sì rò yí pé bá àwọn tí ó ń lo ọkọ̀ tí wọ́n rìn mẹ́ wọ́n ń sáré púpọ̀ jù. A ṣègbìyànjú pé ká ní bàríà bí pump tó lè agbẹ́wà reduce speed ní owó eré àyẹn àti ìrìṣe. So ní ìyanu tẹ bá lè fún wa nílé ìwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ládùúgbò yìí kí ẹ sì bá a ṣe ojú ọ̀nà yìí láti ṣe bírèkì bàríà bírèkì ṣẹ́jú àkókò yìí. Thank you, sir.
Wọ́n ní àgbà tó kí ìsúkòtò ó gbára yòókù lọ́gbọ́n tó tó ṣe bí èwe. Ẹ jọ ẹ yẹ ká mú question wa yẹn kọ́mọ́ kébé tábà ṣàkíyèsí ọjọ́ ti lọ gan-an. So please let us even ẹ jọ ẹ fi gírísì lẹ̀ ẹ jọ just go straight to the point because mi ò ní fẹ́ já microphone gbà. Number 2.
Dr. K.B.O. Akinseguro, JP from Sango Central, ACDC. My question goes thus. You are going at the 11th hours of this time. Ẹ̀sọ́mọ́ àpé ọ̀la ni tenure máa expire. Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé this kind of town hall meeting is being held at the 11th hours?
Eléyẹ ìbéèrè náà béèrè yẹn ìdí máa dáhùn yẹn. Ìdí tí mo ṣe máa dáhùn yẹn ni pé àwọn alápé ìpàdé léyìí.
Sports development and we are coaches under Ado-Odo for 3 years. Kilo 5.
Simple question. Step forward. Number 2 there. Number 2. Obìnrin number 2 there. Madam Loni, ahẹ́ mama.
Ṣáṣáṣá. Orúkọ mi ni Elizabeth Mọ́láńdé Owólabí. Mo wá láti ìlú Ìjàpọ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ alága iṣẹ́. Àti
gbogbo kíkí àti parí kíkí. Ẹjọ́ àti parí kíkí. Straight to the point. Your question, please.
Ṣá. Orúkọ mi ni ọ̀gbìn Abu Basiru aka Basa tí mo jẹ́ alága ìyọ̀dọ̀wọ̀ area CDC. Láyé ìgbà àsìkò láì dè tó wá. Ìbéèrè tí bàbá yẹn béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Ìbéèrè ìbò ìjìnlẹ̀ lọ nítorí pé ilẹ̀ ti ṣú inú òkú kò sí kankan mọ́.
Wọ́n ti lose the point rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ ló point rẹ̀.
Thank you very much. Only question kan tí mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ local government chairman wa. Question náà ni wípé orúkọ mi ní Chief Alága Bọ́lá tí wọ́n alábẹ́dẹ́. Mo jẹ́ alága àjọ ẹ̀rẹ́pọ̀dù area CDC àbára ìgbésà. Question ni wípé ṣé àwọn kàní ọ̀fíìsà ṣé wọ́n ní agbára ju community lọ àbí ọ̀dà capacity? Torí question mi lọ báyìí pé nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe training lọ́dún tí wọ́n ní kí man gba náà to mention name but so I can call personally because I was there and I witnessed it. Nígbà tí kàní ọ̀fíìsà bá ń tẹ̀lé data wa wọ́n lè ti máa sọ fún wa wípé àwọn community health àwọn community rate wọn àríṣẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe wọ́n ibi tó ti kẹ́ ẹyọ kan tó wá lè ṣe èdè ó wá ní pé èdè ìtọ́jú kò fún wa kan tó bá wọ òun lè fún wa tó kò bá fún wa tó bá wọ òun ní fún wa kò yẹ fún ọ ní hours yẹn pé 8 hours yẹn kọ́ fún community yẹn kò fún ọ pé so on this note orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́